tell me a little bit about what's on your minds right now.
Well, it's been well over 4 months now. They're still out there. Whoever did it, still at large, and we want answers from the public's help. You know, if somebody can come forward with any information at all that can lead to somebody coming forward with an arrest, we just don't know.
This must have been an incredibly frustrating process for the both of you.
And it's super frustrating because 4 months, you know, is like, you know, you're going through all the, you know, the grief, the, you know, trying to cope, and really like Facebook, you know, sharing it, to where you really can't share it no more. And now, 4 months later, you know, it's the detectives, same thing. We're waiting on forensics, we're waiting on the DOJ, latent fingerprints, things like that. It's frustrating because, you know, we're battling now with moving on. You know, it's hard to move on. You know, we're back to work. We're living life. You know, I got kids, I got family, and all those things. You move forward. Now, moving forward, you're scared to let this go. It's sad. You know, it really is. You know, it's been 4 months. Back to work, doing the things that we're doing. You know, prior to this happening. So I feel guilty almost that I'm not pushing harder to try to get justice and help this family out. She was my brother and I's world, and one day here, one day gone, didn't even get to say goodbye. She was always there for us, you know, pick up where other people couldn't, you know what I mean? She was our dad. We didn't have a dad growing up. She was our mother, even though we do have a mother, but she was the strong one, you know. Taught us how to work, you know, work for reward, you know. Hey, you water these plants, you pull these weeds, you mow and weed eat. We'll go kneeboarding this weekend on the lake. She just taught us how to work. You know, you work hard, you reap the benefits of it. And not only that, taught us how to forgive, get over stuff. Life's too short to hold grudges, and to love. She was stabbed to death. They went in, I'm not afraid to say it, I mean, they cut her throat. And she was, you know, she was in her bed, and they went in there, you know, like I said before, went in there, did this, and left. They didn't steal nothing that we know of. Her purse was there with money in it. They didn't disrupt the rest of the house, nothing. So you go, okay, you know, was it a homeless person? Was it a tweaker? Well, if it was, they didn't take food, they didn't take money, they didn't take any of this. Then you start thinking, was it a love-hate thing? Was it a crime of passion? And you start looking at, you know, other people. It just, nothing makes sense. It doesn't make sense. The fact that, you know, they did this, they covered her back up, you know.
While she was in bed.
While she was in bed.
One thing we do know is that, you know, she was always a light sleeper. I know that. She goes to bed around 8 o'clock, 8:30. She was woken, and she fought. A crippled old lady, 86 years old, would have been 87. Well, she was 87 in February, she would have been. And she fought. And just that haunts me. You know, I lose sleep at night still, 4 months later, just knowing who and why. Did she know the person? Did she recognize him? You know, how come nobody heard her scream?
We're still confused on what time it happened. Did it happen at nighttime? Did it happen early on, you know, late afternoon, early evening? We just don't know, you know. It's not my job to be the detective, but being who I am, it's, you know, I start.
Can't help but look into those things.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much to the both of you for sharing your
welcome.
story. And I know it's difficult to talk about these things, but hopefully, you know, we can help you guys get the word out and find whoever's responsible for all this.
That's all we can ask for.
Yeah,
you know,
appreciate it.
Appreciate you calling us back up.